Welcome to my YouTube channel. This basically going to be talking about the Sega Saturn that got released May 11th, 1995 in North America. Japan already had it a few months earlier, November of 94. I think the original date was in September, but they wanted to get a heads up on the PlayStation. But I don't think that didn't work. I think people was waiting for the PlayStation anyways. I don't know if I don't remember if I got it and launched or not, or I got it later on. When they were cleaning house, when they discontinued Saturn. Yeah, that's a sad story because they were originally going to be a 2D powerhouse like the Mega Drive Genesis, but what I've been hearing rumors about, they saw the specs for the PlayStation and they added a 3D extra chip, don't get me wrong, extra chip for the Saturn. I think that's how it became hard to program, because the system probably was going to be easy to program at first, but I don't know. There are a lot of people who's better at me at this, so let me say that I love the Saturn, even though I had a PlayStation and my brother was working for Sony and I get third-party games. I like the Saturn mainly for the 2D fighters on the system, mainly Japanese imports. I like games. One of my most prized games, Street Fighter 03. Of course, Alpha 3 was released on the Dreamcast, but this is superior than the Dreamcast one. And it does compatible with the RAM card, so it more animation and less loading. Yeah, I don't have the spine card. People saying it's not complete without spine card. Well, I don't really care about. I care about spine cards, but I don't know what happened to mine. Maybe it's in the manual. I have to look at it. No, I don't think it's in the. And I got the US version of Street Fighter Collection and the Japanese version, but this time it has the spine card with it. Yeah. X-Men, Kota, Children of the Atom. The English side here and the Japanese side here. So for people who imported Children of the Atom, yeah. I don't think another great game, Puzzle Fighters, known as Super Jam Fighters Arcade. GP, Hang On GP, in the Vampire series, Vampire Saver, aka Darkness 3, and Rockman X3, only in Japan, and Mega Man X3 in Europe. Yeah, I have US Saturn games, but it's in Case Logic case. I know a lot of people don't like it because it would scratch up games when it's like pull in and out. Yeah, Vampire Hunters, Darkstalkers 2. Super Puzzle Fighters. I have Super Puzzle Fighters 2 Turbo. US version. I think I have the Japanese one somewhere. I have to see. Now most of the games are expensive. Well, there's a lot of ways to play Saturn games through ODEs. Most notably, the Stationator and the Suru. The Stationator goes behind the Saturn with your CD slot, and the Suru goes on the cartridge slot. So, well, I didn't know back then. Now I know. I used to take the cartridge out and play format games because I have the RAM card now. The cartridge slot is so finicky. I ruined it. I have to keep the action replay inside it so it will work. I don't know if there's a fix to fix the cartridge slot on the Saturn, but I want the Stationator because you don't have to use the cartridge slot at all. Well, format games, yeah, you can. With Suru, I think the RAM card is built in, but knowing it's with the Suru, with the fast loading, it messes up most of the games. I think because the quick loading mess. If they have an option that slows down same speed as the CD-ROM, it probably would be compatible with games, but I don't know why some sort of chip or some controller chip or whatever in the Saturn controls the CD-ROM or something. I do not know. I like the Saturn. Then it was discontinued in March of '98, 4 years before the Dreamcast released. That was so bad because Sega Japan and America wasn't clicking on all cylinders. Sega Japan wanted differently on the Saturn, and with the Dreamcast wanted a different hardware, but the Sega Japan dictated they wanted a Katana hardware. So basically, with the Dreamcast, EA did want to develop for the Dreamcast. That's would have been errands. I don't know. And when Bernie Starlock became the president of Sega of America, he basically canned the Saturn. Didn't even try. I really think the early launch of this console hurt it. Well, the PlayStation and PlayStation 2 became popular anyway, so Saturn Dreamcast fate. That's history. Alright, yes, Sega Japan wasn't like with Nintendo. Well, Nintendo Japan and Nintendo America probably have the differences, but they don't air it out in public. Alright, there was my thoughts on the Sega Saturn. Happy 30th birthday to the Sega Saturn, and I wish I had mine back to play it. Alright, thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks. Bye.